Guys, we need to talk because today it's Intel, but tomorrow it could be everything. The White House converted billions of taxpayer dollars into equity shares of Intel, one of the most critical tech companies in the world. They call it non-voting stock. They say it's about national security. But let's be honest, when the government becomes a shareholder, the line between free enterprise and state control gets dangerously blurred. The Constitution never gave a president the authority to sit in the role of a corporate stockholder. Our founders built this country on the principle that private property belongs to the people, not the state. The Fifth Amendment makes that clear, yet here we are, watching the executive branch slide itself into the boardroom like it belongs there. And let's not kid ourselves. When a company is told, if you want help, hand us ownership, that's not free market transaction. That's pressure from the top. That's coercion with a polished smile. And here's why this matters. Because today it's Intel. Tomorrow it could be banks or farms or the media. Imagine a government holding stock in the very industries meant to check its power. That is not a republic. That's how authoritarianism begins. Look around the world. In dictatorships, the state doesn't just regulate business, it owns it. It controls it. It silences anyone who disagrees. In communist systems, the government declares itself the boss of every single industry. And once the state controls what you read, what you earn, and what you grow, you're no longer free. This is not left versus right. It's freedom versus control. Our Constitution created a firewall, separation of powers, private property rights, limits on executive authority. But when the president starts acting like a CEO, that firewall cracks. And once it cracks, the collapse can come fast. And here's the truth. When we let this slide, we normalize it. One deal becomes two deals become 10. And before long, the government isn't just dipping its toes into private industry, it's running it. The very freedoms that define America, they slip away quietly, one transaction at a time, until we wake up and realize the state has become the boss of us all. And what does that look like in real life? It looks like the government deciding which companies survive and which fails. It looks like the state choosing what news you're allowed to hear and what food you're allowed to buy and which job exists for your family. It looks like ownership being replaced with permission slips, your rights traded away for access, your freedom reduced to whatever the state allows on any given day. So today it's Intel, tomorrow it's everything. That's not just a warning, that's the future staring us in the face if we don't stop this now.